We are live at Madison Square Garden in Midtown, New York City for the 2012 AT&T American Cup. And we talk an awful lot about stories when we follow a sport heading into an Olympic year like the sport of gymnastics is. Danelle Leyva and John Orozco, certainly that. Orozco from the Bronx, just north of here in Manhattan. An amazing story in himself. And Danelle Leyva, a Cuban immigrant who comes to us from Florida. Al Trowig, along with Tim Daggett, who knows what it's like to win the American Cup. He did that. Elfie Schlegel as well, one of the best gymnasts Canada has ever given to the sport. And Tim, this is Madison Square Garden. This is an Olympic year, and this has proven to be a very important table setter for the Olympics.
Yeah, it's been remarkable, actually. There are so many of the major household gymnastics names that not only competed at the American Cup, but they did it in the year of the Olympics. They won the American Cup, and they went on to become Olympic all-around champions. Mary Lou Retton, of course, from the United States, did that. Nadia Comaneci, who started it all off in 1976, Carly Patterson, and Nastia Liukin, right before the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. She came here, and she actually defeated the person everyone thought was going to win, Shawn Johnson. She went on to become an Olympic champion.
Elfie, it's a while before we see the women, so maybe we'll hold off talking about them. But as far as these two American stories, it's hard to imagine that it can get much better than that.
Well, and it doesn't get much better than competing at home right here at Madison Square Garden. I mean, these guys coming into this event, they sense that this is a very special event leading into this Olympic year, competing in the Garden. They know the history, and they want to follow suit in that history. They want to put out a great performance kicking off this Olympic year. And these two guys have a lot to prove to the world. They want to make that statement. They want to make it happen right here with this international crowd.